I have lost several decibels from my range of hearing. This is Forged of Blood. It's a game that was sent to me for review. It is it's like a strategy role-playing game, turn-based squad combat, a bit like the old XCOM games. I say the old XCOM games because they're the ones I've played. I haven't played the newer XCOM games, but it's the same sort of theme. And I don't know what it's like yet because I've never played it. I've just loaded it up to try to make sure it works. And yeah, that does look me silly, loading halfway up the screen, so on the webcam. We'll jump in, we'll take a look. I'm trusting you guys can see me okay, hear me okay. We've got audio coming through. Looks good at this end. Let me know if there's any issues, as always. And let's jump into a new game. Do you want to skip the intro? No, we better listen to this.
Humankind has always been inferior to us. Their short lives driven by primitive survival instinct and immediate fancies rather than the nobler pursuits of our kind.
I think this is the elves talking.
That is why they serve us. And we, in turn, guide them for millennia. That all changed, of course. It started, as many tales often do, with an ordinary evening. A sleepy castle in the moonlight, a world on the brink. A royal family together for one final moment before. Fire, blood, and war. At the head of a new insurrection, the humans of Attiras have risen up against the rule of their betters, hell-bent on governing themselves into oblivion. Outnumbered and taken by surprise, defenders fell by the dozens, as the human swarm only grew in number. Amidst the chaos of the siege, a king stands with the last of his men. Sword in hand, the king uttered one final command to his aide. Quintus, see to my boys, and led his men in one final sally.
Well, 10 out of 10 for the voiceover so far. That's pretty good stuff. So I think we play as the elves, and basically the elves were the masters of the kingdom, and the humans, who they've always nurtured, have risen up to overthrow them. Now, I don't know if the elves were bad guys, or if it's just typical human crave for power. I guess we'll find out as the game goes on, perhaps. So we're going to play through the tutorial, because I'm new to this as well. We're going to see how easy it is to get into, and then we're going to go from there with the game and see how far we get. Can you guys hear me okay? Because chat is awfully quiet, which makes me suspect that something isn't going through. Let me know, just anything. Just give us a single character answer in chat if you guys can hear me okay. Unless Twitch chat is broken, which always worries me. Right, so, tutorial. Welcome to the world of Attiras. Humanity has risen up, and as they lay siege to your castle, you and your remaining guards attempt to make one final stand to allow your two sons to escape. Sound is good. Thanks, Cord. Cheers. To survey the battlefield, W, A, S, and D. Okay. Q and E to rotate. Got that. You can zoom in and out by middle mouse button. Okay. G to reset the camera. That's really handy. In instances where the terrain or objects on screen obstruct your view, you can press F, not to pay respects, to turn on the transparency view. And to move the mouse over an area marked by the blue movement indicators, and click. Doing so will expand the move action. To cast a spell or targeted ability, click one of the icons in the control panel at the bottom of your screen. Bottom? Oh, I see. These things down here. Note that all standard yellow and full red actions are targeted abilities and only trigger when applied on target. So a red action is a full action. I'm assuming that will maybe use some movement points or something. Quick green and move blue actions activate immediately when clicked on. Once selected, the ability will need to be tagged onto a tile. Yep, got that. The character turn ends once all turn actions have been expended.
I'm ready, sir.
Right, okay, we're in. And this is where I just moved my webcam back so you guys can see the combat log. There we go. That is why I was floating in midair earlier when we loaded in. But it looked ridiculous during the intro. Okay, so we can swivel around. So we're playing, this is just a tutorial. From what I gathered when I loaded this up, this is just, it's not a game you're supposed to win. This battle is just to learn the mechanics and stuff. You'll try out World of Warships, even though my naval warfare knowledge is non-existent. Well, have fun with that, Indigo. It's not a bad game. It's just a never-ending grind, like any other thing, which is why I don't play those games anymore. Let's take a look at this then. So we've got this gang of defenders, and there's a load of human rabble down there. Who have I got? I've got the King's High Mage. So blue is a movement action. That looks like it's gonna take away a movement point. Yellow is a double move to another location, may trigger enemies' attack of opportunity. And green is a quick action, does not trigger attack of opportunity unless you can intercept. Right, okay. Can I cast one of these from there? Let's try casting. Deals hit point and initiative damage. Let's go for that. Let's blast that guy. That looked like a crap load of damage. Let me just check my game settings because this seems a little bit loud. Just drop that down a bit. See, that gives not the best indication. Let me know if that gets too quiet for you guys, or if you want me to switch anything off or on. So that was the mage. I don't know if I want to move him. I'll maybe... Go on, let's put him here. And just end turn. Mage with a shield. That's interesting. Every character in the battlefield will have a set of turn actions that can be used on their individual turns. Green actions can be used to move a very short distance. Blue move actions can be used to move within the tiles designated by the blue markers. Swap weapons or used to activate move action abilities. Yellow standard actions can be used to attack, use targeted abilities and cast spells. Note that quick actions can also move and standard actions to activate, while move actions can use standard actions as well. Okay, we'll figure this out as we go along. Hey Charlesium, yep, new game. Who have we got now? We've got... Oh, this guy's got a bow. Right, first thing, let's see if we can kill him. Twang! Crit for 245. I have no idea if that's a big number or not. And we're going to try and form a line defending these steps. I think that's my plan. I don't really want to charge. Hunter's Diligence, level C, causes attacks to apply agility damage. Should I turn that on? Let's turn that on. Do you know what? I'm going to turn the music down, and I might turn the other voices and stuff up. Hey, Brad. Thank you very much for 4 months of subscription and support. That's awesome. Thank you very much. How are you doing tonight? You had a good weekend? Where were we? Audio. Let's turn this back up and just turn music down. Let's see how that goes. Resume. Don't think it's made a huge difference. Okay, so I've got this guy with a sword. Go on, let's form a defensive line on here. Armsman's Opener. Increases hit point damage and accuracy at the cost to armor class. That's a yellow action, which I can't do from there. It's a little bit confusing with all those action points. I prefer the old XCOM method where you had a set number of action points and a shot took 20 and you had so much to move and all the rest. But I'll get used to this, I think. Oh, can I charge in and hit him? I've got a halberd. It says not. It says it looks like I have to be on the same level. Do I want to do that? Oh, I can now. Oh, that thing's got reach. Now that's good. Does that mean he can't attack someone adjacent to him? Let's just jump back up there out of the way. Right, that's a good lesson to learn. Yeah, Brad, it's Forged of Blood, which has just recently been released. And it's just, as far as I know, it's just an XCOM style RPG with a bit of kingdom management in it as well, and there is some story. So we'll see what we get. This is just like a tutorial just to teach me how to play, and then we'll get into the main game proper. I can't hear the audio settings seem balked, so I want to put that. I'll put that back up, and it's the music that I actually want down. Let's do that. It's not changed much. Let's see, what's this guy? He's got a great big hammer. Do we get to see what the weapons are? Exceptional mithril warhammer of fire. Oh, that's got range 2 as well. Okay, so if I go down here.
As you wish.
Oh, that's a woman? Or a female elf? Let's just move. I don't think I can.
Your blood means nothing.
And these are the filthy humans. Magic in Attiras is derived from a special stone called Magorite, which works by pushing and pulling energy from the environment and alters it into their specific attunement. At the start of each battle, any equipped Magorite will be at a natural charge. Casting a drain spell will put it at a negative charge, which will require an expel spell to be cast before another drain spell. Alright, so you've got to balance your magic. It's like the old Winds of Magic in... Oh, what game was it? There was some online game where you had to... I can't remember what it was, but you could only attack so many with that type of spell before you had to cast this type of spell to bring it back to balance. When casting a spell, the effect will be placed on the highlighted tiles rather than a character. Characters in the affected tiles will then have their own individual checks for each spell. Note that in combat, an advantage is to swap your weapons depending on the tactical situation. In this battle, the King and his Royal Guard are equipped with primary and secondary weapons. If you wish, you can expend a move action to swap the weaponry during his turn. That's good to know. So the mage has... Oh, we don't know. What I do want to do, though... Oh, I can do this. I can do Eridan's Blast. I don't want to get my own people with this. I have to watch out for that. That'll do.
The Talon strikes.
Boom. Oh, that's quite cool. Nice bit of fire. Like a bit of fire. Do I want to move him? I'll just move to there. I don't really want to move too far, just so I can keep them in sight. In battle, the fog of war will obscure enemies that you have not encountered, though you'll still be able to survey the terrain. Visibility is shared by all members of your party, and this will be key in using your ranged characters effectively, as all weapon attacks and abilities can only target enemies that are in their line of sight. Line of sight is measured by a straight line drawn from a single character's intended target on the battlefield. Large objects like buildings and terrain will block vision. Magorite spells can be cast on tiles within the fog of war, provided the caster is in range.
Awaiting your orders.
So if I do... okay, so if I press tab, this shows you what cover is. So if I was hiding behind these pot plants, I would get cover. I could move the archer down, but I don't know whether they'd be able to see over. And... Is that cover? Oh, is that like... Right, okay, I'm guessing half cover and full cover. Who are we on? Are we back to... Is this the archer? Well, let's just shoot. Let's just shoot that guy. Twang. That was quite a satisfying death call. Has the music stopped, or have I turned it down off altogether? Let's just tweak that back up a little bit. I wish I could hear it from there. There we go. Just a little bit of background music. End his turn. And then there's obviously enemies that we can't see lurking in the fog of war. Any of you guys seen this before, by the way? Cover objects like trees and barricades. Yep, cover, we got that. Full and partial, guessed that one. Note that cover effects are applied in any direction as long as a direct line can be drawn through the tile in which the object resides. Okay. Alt key. For additional tactical context like attack range. Right. Go forth and defend your home. Good luck.
Our enemies will
Okay.
fall.
So we'll just play a little bit more of this. He's got a Masterwork Dreamstone Longsword of Minor Crippling. Range is 2 to 3. Does that mean he can attack from there? Can he attack diagonally? He can attack diagonally. Chop. Yeah, well, let's just keep fighting like this. I wonder how long we could go through the tutorial. I'd have to run down to hit him. Can I hit him from there? Oh, no. Oh, I've misjudged that. Go back. King's Executioner. He might be able to do it. What's the range on this Warhammer? Range 2. And if I switch weapons, where's the switch weapon button? Swap to the superior sword. That's also range 2. I can hit him from there, I think. I can't.
Hardly a challenge.
And I've messed that up. No, let's just go in. I'm in now. That's it. I couldn't attack. Okay. We may have made a catastrophic error.
On your command.
Best to learn it now, though. Let's do that one. Well, that knackers his initiative, and this is at the top of the screen. Is in. Oh, so you can see who's coming next. All right, so you can work out the initiative order. So that's all right.
A wise decision, sire.
Let's just move down a bit. Arrows. Douche. Now that's a nice move. A knockback as well. Quite like ranged units. Maybe I'll... I think you get to like build your army and try and upgrade them and stuff as you go through this.
Sir.
So I've got this halberd guy. We're going to rush in and try and hit someone.
As you
I'll
command.
move down. What's the range on that one? Range 2 to 3. How does he work that then?
As you wish.
Yeah, I might have to sacrifice this guy. Oh, I think I'm getting... Oh, they missed. That sounded like a bow. Yep, we've got something down there. Can I burn all these people? I can burn... I'm trying to burn them all. I can only get 2 in. Well, let's go with that.
Tactically sound.
Nope, I felled the statue. Oh, nice. So it looks like the scenery is going to be attackable as well. That's cool. I like the idea of that. We're back on the archer. Let's knock him back. Archers do seem a little bit overpowered at the moment.
As you wish.
Keep him where he can see. Someone's trying to shoot my guy and not having any joy at all. If I move forward to there... Oh, do I have to get right up close? It says range 2 on this. But it lied. He's dead. I wonder if I should just go steaming in.
Oh, let's see some of that nation blood.
Tis but a scratch.
Ooh, 'tis but a scratch. I'll take that one then. So I gather that no one's really seen this game before. It was just released this month. This battle is not meant to be won. You've ensured the future of your bloodline by ensuring the escape of your children. Press the end tutorial button when you're ready to rest and accept your fate. Let's do that now and get into the game proper. All killed in action. Okay. Let's see what happens next.
Theirs was a valiant stand by any measure. Nearly unmatched in single combat, the king and his men held their ground against the unrelenting mass of humanity. Each life given willingly, each sacrifice stubbornly prolonging the inevitable. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Really painting humans out to be the bad guys in this, but they are telling it from the perspective of the elves.
And so begins their story.
Oh, their story. So, who do we... Right, let's see who we play as then. High Commander Quintus Gripper. Daylight at last. We've made it. Liven Tavius, you should know that your father's last act was to make sure that you both make it here. So we're still with the elves then. My princes, Commander Quintus, the king's stand was a testament to the man he was. You have our condolences and our eternal gratitude. Let us repay this sacrifice in kind. Take these provisions and be on your way. The rest of us will scatter and create tracks to confuse any would-be pursuers. Arcus Harlis. Commander Quintes, allow me to accompany you and the young princes. The king spared me from his fate. Now let me give my life to his heirs. Hi, Commander Quintes Agrippa. Is this me? Am I playing as Quintes Agrippa? Very well, my princes, take the moment to rest and look over this map. Or am I playing as one of the princes? Judging by the position of the sun and the body of water to the south, the tunnels must have led us under the river and into Volcariat. From here, I say we make for Genevan Castle. Genevan Castle? Let's go Genevan Castle. That old ruin? It's a long way away. That ruin is your ancestral home, and the only place in which your safety can be guaranteed. We can rally those who are loyal to your family there until then we have a long march ahead. And how do you propose that we get there? On foot, I guess. With one foot in front of the other, dear boy. Come, we'll need supplies and weaponry for the road ahead. There should be a small Red Guard supply cache nearby. Fine, you take point, Tavius. Young monarchs being expendable and all. The king is dead, the castle has fallen, and the surviving heirs must now make their way to Genevan Castle. This is the strategic map. From here you will command your characters and guide them across the world of Attiras. The surviving heirs, their mentor, and a loyal guardsman now make up your first party as marked by the wooden pawn on the map. On your journey to find a safe refuge from the war, you will encounter many opportunities to take on quests. Quest markers will dot the landscape, and the choice to engage will be yours. With your party pawn always selected, you will be able to traverse the map by left-clicking on any of the quest markers. Go ahead and click on the first available marker to activate the quest. Alright, cool, so we can look around. Map looks... It looks pretty big, but I guess it depends on how many quests you get per region. King is dead, long live the king. Eredin Brack, glass, 13th century. Is that from The Witcher? I guess this is our quest, right? Oh, hang on, there's loyalist quests, rebel quests. This looks like a loyalist quest, or is it a claimant quest? Oh, I can't tell. Let's click on it and see. This is one of many Red Guard supply caches hidden around the continent. We'll need to help ourselves to supplies and to the armory if we're to make the long march to Genevan Castle. Oh, come on, it's not gonna... It takes 2 days to get there. There's got to be a... Oh, there's a... I can speed... Let's speed time up. Excellent. This cache looks intact. This should be more than enough to see us to Genevan. Help yourselves to a weapon of your choosing, assuming you both still remember what I taught you. This is one of the many Red Guard supply... Oh, we've done that. Success. Quest outcome. A load of stuff. Do we pick one? As you fight your way through Attiras, your characters are yours to build as you please. In the center console of your screen is a strategic control panel. From here, you'll have access to everything you need to build and equip your characters for war. Press C to open the character sheet window and select the character you would like to alter from the left-hand character panel. And control the simulation speed of the world here. With the character selected, you may expend any unassigned attribute points to the character. Okay, that's good. Now that you've collected a cache of weapons and armor, you can drag and drop or double-click your desired equipment onto a character's weapon or armor slot. Note you must have a primary weapon set equipped before you can equip the secondary weapon. Excuse me. Once you've equipped your character with primary and secondary, move on to the next quest. Okay. When you're ready, we should move. The rebels cannot be far behind if they follow the tunnels. I've personally trained some of the Red Guard stationed in Savinga. Their loyalty is without question, and they are some of the finest swordsmen I've ever trained. Then we make for the outpost and gather an army. Lead on, brother. Next quest, I think. Right, so we take a look. It's on pause. Yep, just checking. I think it said word by word in Witcher 3 when you show him how the Eredin poisoned their king. Oh, those ones. Yes, I remember. Yes, the Wild Hunt lot. Cool. What do we want? We want party management? I can't go into that yet. Character sheet? Right, so who have we got? Can I click on them? Alright, click on there. So this is our general. Quintes Agrippa. He's currently got... Oh, he does have stuff. Alright, that's nice. What have we got? Dagger, steel short sword, steel warhammer. Can dual wield it. And who's... Like, this is... Who's this guy? He's got a dagger and a rosewood shield. I don't think so. Steel heavy armor. He looks like a heavy armored dude, doesn't he? What the hell's that? Flawed Spirit Magarite. Okay, I guess we need that on a magic user. Right, can I drag that to there? And let's give him a steel longsword. What else have we got? Steel great axe. Oh, this guy. Who's this? What's he got? Superior shield. Okay, this dude's got a short bow, and he's currently wearing high light armor. How do we tell if it's better? Armor class 3, accuracy 20, strength 1. This is armor class 3, 21. It makes no difference then. Steel maul. What have we got in the way? Rosewood short bow. Does that? All right. Okay. So this compares what they've got. That's good. So that looks rubbish compared to what he's got. As is that. Yeah, it's at the top. Okay. We'll get that. Hey, Captain Bear. How's it going? I can see there's been a lot of analysis having to go into this. So he's got a bow and nothing. And some armor. Let's give him... He needs a secondary set. So let's give him... let's just give him a short sword for now. Do I drop it there? No, I drop it there. Why is it green? Is it because it's masterwork or something? I don't know. So he's got something. Quintus Agrippa. Steel medium. Steel medium. Steel. Okay, let's give him... Who else? I've only got 4 people. Let's give him a bow. I can switch between the two. I like the idea of using bows. Doesn't look like it does a lot. That'll do, I think. Let's get... How do you get out of here? Escape? That was a good guess. The Red Guard are an elite military order made up of some of the most powerful Neshalan nobles in the world of Attiras. Spread amongst various outposts throughout the regions of the world, the Red Guard act as arbiters of the King's justice, as well as Brakati hunters, taking the place of large standing armies. Powerful and loyal, these men and women will protect and serve the Canetian heirs to the end. God damn, this game needs like a dictionary with it to tell you how to pronounce all these things. I don't think it's set in a world that's used in other games, so I guess I've not heard of any of this stuff before. I'm good, thanks, Captain Bear. Been a busy day. Videos made, exercise